Hey, Ebanie, thanks so much for giving me some of your time.
All good.
I first sort of became aware of you because I'll say it on camera. It's not that I've got a crush or anything on you. Believe me, I don't. I really think you're very intelligent as a person. You're a maths teacher. Like you really get the business of boxing. Like, what advice would you give to other fighters?
Yeah, I mean, look, boxing's like any business, and with the business, you need to market. You need to market your business. You need to sell your business. You need people to see your business so then they can know about you. You know what I mean? You don't open up a business or a shop, a cafe or a clothing shop, and just sit there and wait for people to walk in. You don't do that. You advertise. You know, you go for your niche. You do things to get the name out. You know, and that's how I've treated my boxing. You know, the same thing. And my first year, I had to invest in my business. You know, like I had to pay. My first 3 fights cost me heaps, man. Like I had to fly international opponents over to Australia. You know, like we're talking like $4,500 each fight. Like I invested. I invested in my business by going overseas to the US, paying $3,000 for a weekend to be in Vegas to be at the fight so my face could be seen. You know, I did things and I made investments, which I knew that if I put the work in, we're going to come back at me. And like any business, it takes more than 12 months to build, right? And so I spent that time investing in my career with my opponents, investing in, going overseas and getting my name known, investing my time on social media, all these kind of things. And now it's coming back, and that's what you do with the business. And I haven't studied business or marketing, but I just know that, like common sense, boxing's a business. So treat it like a business, and that's what I do.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm a pretty bright guy. I get certain things. So with me, I box as well. I'm trying to get somewhere, but what I try to do, I spar people. I sparred loads of people. Like a couple of years ago, I sparred Kid Galahad.
Yeah.
When I say I sparred him, he had to go very easy on me.
Yeah, moved around with him.
He did it off camera.
Yeah.
Then I said to him, all right, let's do it on camera later. He said he'd come back. He never did.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Well, sparring we don't do. Yeah. I wouldn't be posting sparring. It's what you do as a professional.
No,
anyways.
I only do it with people's permission.
Oh yeah, of course.
And
But not many people would want you to film and post it. That's normal.
It's a 50-50.
Yeah.
Some do, some don't.
Yeah, I suppose.
I sparred a guy once. He didn't want to be filmed.
Yeah.
He's a lot better. He said we'll spar, but he didn't. So, the question I was going to lead to, what are sort of disappointments and difficulties in boxing?
How much time do we have? We've only got a couple of minutes, man. Everything. Fight falling out, opponents changing. Like, man, I didn't even have an opponent until like a week ago.
I noticed.
You know what I mean? But I'm here, like, sacrificing my time in another country. It would be cool if I was in Australia because, okay, our fight falls through, that's all right, I'll just go home and I'll wait for the next one. But I'm flying home next week, so if fight falls through, then I'm fucked, aren't I? Like, that's
Exactly.
it. All my money, the last 4 weeks of me just staying here extra for a fight goes, all my sponsors, everything, and it's not like, oh, let's just roll it over into the next one because I've got to go home. So those things are stressful. Just the people, the backstabbing, I suppose the politics, and you just want to fight sometimes, and it's not as easy as just going, okay, cool, we want to fight, let's make it happen, because there's so many other people that run the backside of it all. But yeah, I'd say as a fighter and someone who wants to fight all the time, the biggest disappointment is definitely like trying to get fights, trying to get the right fights, and I suppose as women, trying to get obviously recognised and even though I feel like I have a high commercial value and I feel like I have a lot of fans, I think we're still behind.
Okay.
Yep.
Last quick question. I know you're busy,
Yep.
and in future, obviously, we'll have more
Yep.
time. What fights are you looking towards? For me, I'd love to see the Shannon Courtney rematch.
Yeah.
I'll just say something quickly. I've got something I disagree with. I don't think she's scared to rematch you. I just think with people's mentalities, with me, I'll just box anyone. Even if I'll rematch you. But with her, she's probably saying, well, I've just beat you.
Yeah.
Right? So,
no, and I understand that.
Yeah.
No, I get that 100%. Like, but I think it depends on exactly your goals and why you box. I box because I want to entertain the fans. I want to have good fights. I want to have hard fights. Of course, I care about winning, but it's not. Winning's not everything for me. A belt is not everything for me. For me, I just want to box. I want to have fun, and I want to, entertain. So that's why I'm just like, give me the fights. Let's have the fights that the fans want. But that's me. Of course, I want a belt. I would love a belt, but I'm happy to fight for anyone. But obviously, I got Gengloff this weekend. I'm not really trying to think much about it. Everyone is asking me, but I really do have to get through Gengloff. She's a tough character, and a loss against her can really set me right back. You know what I mean? So, but I'm willing to fight anyone. So it doesn't matter. Rachel Ball, I'd love that fight. We'll always meant to fight. So maybe next year we can make that fight happen if Shannon doesn't want it, and then maybe for a smaller belt, or maybe her intercontinent, or her interim belt, or any of the other champs. Doesn't matter. But yeah, first stop, gang off.
But anyway, look, let's leave it there. Thanks for your
Thank you.
time,
All good.
and we'll have more time in future.
Yeah.
And don't forget about your opponent tomorrow
No,
night.
never.
I've boxed. I had 2 fights last
Yeah.
month. One of them beat. It was just too sharp on the night.
Yeah.
I think she was just too sharp for you with the activity. I believe you can. I believe you can beat
Sorry,
her.
who's
Shannon.
Oh, Shannon, yeah.
I believe you can.
I think I won that fight. I
the way
watched it
you
and
were-
I still think I won that fight. She hardly hit me.
The way you were blocking, I was
Yeah,
impressed.
exactly. My defense was on. Anyways.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.